So as of today, you have not donated, paid $7 million of your divorce settlement to charity, right?
I have not been able to fulfill those obligations yet.
You wanted Mr. Depp's money.
Didn't get it, wasn't interested in it.
These are 12 times Amber Heard lied under oath and got caught. Resurfaced Amber Heard's interview contradicts testimony about Johnny Depp. With Amber's testimony about Johnny Depp, TikTok user @CourtneyMac resurfaced an October 2011 interview from the ex's press tour for their movie The Rum Diary and combined it with footage of Amber on the stand in court Wednesday to show how her story apparently changed. "I knew who he was," Amber 36 testified as seen in the video. "I wasn't familiar, you know. I wasn't a fan of his work. I wasn't familiar with him." The montage then cuts to the Old She Knows interview, in which Amber was asked whether she was a fan of Johnny growing up. "I mean, who isn't a fan of Johnny's? That's a given," she quickly replied. "He's been a cultural icon and a talented actor for as long as I can remember." Social media users didn't waste time flocking to the video's comment section to accuse Amber of perjury. At this point, she's made up so many lies that she cannot remember what she has said, one viewer wrote. Amber again lied under oath. Even Johnny's legal team has accused his ex-wife Amber of acting on the stand, telling Page Six Thursday that Amber delivered the performance of her life, a statement that her rep described as attacking the victim and refusing to take responsibility. So the Pirates of the Caribbean actor 58 is suing Amber, his ex-wife, for defamation over her 2018 Washington Post op-ed. She wrote that she was a victim of violence without naming her ex-husband. However, she wrote it after she was granted a restraining order against him in 2016 over abuse allegations, which he has denied. Amber took to the stand and made various claims against the actor this week. The Aquaman star alleged that Johnny had beaten and threatened to kill her, performed a cavity search on her, broke her nose, and called her some inappropriate names over her working relationship with James Franco. And the trial began to take another twist when Amber, during her testimony in the ongoing defamation trial against Johnny Depp, admitted that she slapped her ex-husband, but claimed it was an act of self-defense. During Amber's testimony, she talked about how, at times, Johnny would allegedly get violent, and she had to defend herself, she said. "There are many times I had to use my body to defend myself, and that included slapping wherever I could. If it meant I could get away, absolutely. Or the difference between a sore face and a broken nose."
I had to use my body to defend myself, and that included swinging wherever I could. If it meant I could get away, absolutely. If it meant a difference between a sore face and a broken nose.
"I tried to defend myself when I could, but it was after years of not defending myself," Amber said. Johnny claimed that Amber's claims implicated him as the abuser, damaging his reputation and causing him to lose his prized role of Captain Jack Sparrow. "Somehow I feel Amber's actions are deliberate." His suit says he's the victim of an elaborate hoax instigated by Amber to generate positive publicity and advance her career. Ms. Amber is not a victim of domestic abuse. She is a perpetrator, it claims. "She hit, punched, and kicked me. She also repeatedly and frequently threw objects into my body and head, including heavy bottles, soda cans, burning candles, television remote controls, and paint thinner cans, which severely injured me." Amber, however, responded with a lurid 300-page filing of her own, cataloging the horrific abuse she claims to have suffered at Johnny's hands, describing him as the monster, and recalling many of the allegations she made during their divorce. The filing included photos of bruises and scars, clumps of hair apparently torn from Amber's head, and pictures of smashed-up furniture to illustrate the violence she was allegedly subjected to after hooking up with Johnny back in 2011. Amber has been severely caught lying under oath. One of the prominent ones is the ACLU pledge. We will recall that when Johnny and Amber reached their divorce settlement in 2017, Ms. Amber publicly pledged to donate the entirety of her $7 million payout to charity, half to Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and half to the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU. But on Monday, ACLU executive Terrence Doherty testified that his organization had received just $1.3 million from Miss Amber, including $500,000 from a fund tied to Twitter's new owner, Elon Musk, with whom Ms. Amber was briefly in a relationship. According to Mr. Doherty, the ACLU learned in 2019 that Ms. Amber was having financial problems and could not fulfill the remainder of the pledge. It could be a significant liability for Ms. Amber's case, said journalist and author Cooper Lawrence. He's written extensively on celebrity culture. The entire case is about Amber Heard's credibility, she said. If Heard is going to lie about something easily verifiable, you have to ask yourself, what else is she lying about? Really, does she not think the issue of her redeeming the pledge will not resurface? The ACLU's Mr. Doherty also testified directly about the 2018 Washington Post op-ed at the center of the case, saying that ACLU lawyers helped draft and vet the piece, which was timed to capitalize off the press from Aquaman, the DC Universe film starring Ms. Heard. Aquaman was set for release on the 21st of December 2018, 3 days after the op-ed was published. From the ACLU's perspective, Amber is about to receive an incredible amount of press and be in the public eye, Mr. Doherty said. So what better a time would it be than now to put out this op-ed to generate significant readership about our issues? Another one is the dog smuggling she did on a trip to Australia. Amber can be crazy, you know? To think Johnny didn't find out till now. It was 2015, and Amber flew to Australia, but the actress decided to do so along with Boo and Pistol, the couple's Yorkshire dogs. Although to do so, she had to smuggle them in, as this is a crime punishable by up to 10 years in prison and a fine of up to $75,000. This penalty is because Amber traveled with the pets on a private flight without obtaining a permit and without having the pet serve the required 2 weeks in quarantine. Amber ran the risk of ending up in prison. Such was the media coverage that Australia's agriculture minister even threatened to put the dogs down, so Johnny and Amber had the dogs flown back, again on a private plane. The actors did not end up in prison due to this irresponsibility, but both made a YouTube video publicly apologizing, as well as highlighting the beauties of Australia, before promising not to disrespect the country again. In addition, Amber pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of falsifying a travel document to bring the dogs into Australia, while her lawyer assured the court that the actress was jet-lagged, as she was concerned about a hand injury Depp suffered while filming Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, and assumed her assistants had sorted out the dog paperwork. But you know what? It was discovered that Amber smuggled the dogs back to Australia. I know you will be shocked to hear about that. Then, the most popular suit going on now. Amber Heard has been accused of lying about physically abusing Johnny Depp and manufacturing her injuries with makeup and camera tricks, a court heard today. Yes, you heard right. There is evidence that Amber made up those injuries. So that's why Johnny is suing News Group newspapers for libel over a story published in The Sun in 2018, which branded him a wife-beater, an allegation he denies. During one session, Johnny's lawyer, David Sherborne, began his closing statements and accused Amber of lying about abusing Johnny and creating the injuries she claimed to have suffered at his hands. According to him, pictures shown in court of Amber's injuries show strange coloration and lighting, adding that they could have been altered with any number of easy-to-use applications. He told the court, "These pictures of Heard's injuries are taken of an actress, someone familiar with the use of makeup, makeup to change your character, makeup to present a fictional scene, makeup to ensure the audience believes what they see before them. But most importantly, none of the so-called injuries are meant to prove have been examined or investigated by anyone remotely professional, and even friends and family members can't remember seeing Heard with such an injury." I wonder if Amber will be penalized for lying under oath. And subscribe before you go. Thanks!